Hello Gemini and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your November 2024 monthly tarot reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Gemini. Let's see what we have for you. We are going to pull an overarching energy, look at some general energies too, and then look specifically at love, romance, general relationships, money, career, finances, and any other thread that comes out. As always, take what resonates. It won't be for everyone. Page of Cups is your overarching energy. Pages can be linked with the beginnings of something new, the beginnings of change. Can represent a child as well, or a young person. But pages generally can often bring messages. We've got another page. We've got the Page of Swords. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, male or female, or the energy of the card. The energy with the Queen of Pentacles could be what you're manifesting. Can also be to do with somebody here, male or female. Queen of Pentacles is linked with health, healing, and abundance. The World. Five of Cups. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Gemini, angel, spirits, guides? Message for Gemini. Let's have a look at love, romance, general relationships first. Five of Cups again. Yeah, I've got a feeling this is a message across the board. I've had this for all the air signs. Duplicating cards. We have the Strength card. Let's have a look at the next two cards. What do we have for Gemini? We have the Eight of Cups. Oh, I love that. The Nine of Cups. Okay, Gemini, let's see what we have for you. Angel Answer card. The Nine of Cups is one of the wish fulfillment cards. And that's exactly what the Eight of Cups walks towards. The Eight of Cups walks towards the Nine of Cups. This is lovely. This is a lovely combination to have in a reading. Message for Gemini, angel, spirits, guides. Communicate clearly. All right. Gemini, there is a message here. This is a very positive message. It really does affect our energy. It can sometimes be a little bit unexpected or surprising as well. But the Page of Cups can be the beginnings of something new, the beginnings of change. And it feels like it's coming in the form of a message, with that communicate clearly right above it. The Five of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, this is that sense here of, I think that you're letting go of something again. The Five of Cups can be acceptance of an ending. It can be to do with loss, regret, looking back, mourning something that's gone. Sometimes there's sadness attached to it as well. And it could be financial for some of you. It can also be to do with You could also see that in terms of other areas of life as well. But in money, career, finances, it could be your own business too. Acceptance that something's not working, acceptance that it's time to let something go. But with the Two of Cups behind this person, there are things to move forward to. So I think that you're walking away from something, you're turning your back on a situation by your hand, by your choice, or because circumstances are requiring you to do so. The Queen of Pentacles can be very powerful in many areas, but she can actually represent being very practical, grounded, and finding a way to bring or return health in money areas. So she's very good at staying grounded, keeping feet firmly on the ground. There could well be some kind of ending or loss that you're dealing with here. But the cards are kind of showing that even though it takes strength to face that kind of ending or loss in this situation, there is also something to walk towards. And it's having the strength and courage to kind of look up and look forward, not keep on looking back, but to actually look forward, face something, deal with it, and overcome it, is what I'm seeing here. Reminding you that you are strong enough. It's a kind of feeling of picking yourself up and seeing how you can move forward in a situation. The Page of Swords and the World, it represents a message to do with a completion. So there is a cycle completing for you here. It just feels that sense here, Gemini, of there's some emotional attachment to this, sadness, acceptance, ending of some kind. This is what I'm seeing for you. But remember with the world is always a card of success and achievement and accomplishment, because you take all that learning with you and it's time to step through to a brand new chapter, brand new beginning. And that's what the person does in the center of this card. They're stepping through. They're not stuck. They're actually stepping through to a brand new beginning. So this is moving on. I feel that there is some kind of completion here, completion of a cycle. But again, there is something that you're walking away from, either by your decision or because circumstances are requiring you to, walking away from something. That's not everything that you need anymore. Again, the Eight of Cups isn't the Nine of Cups. The Eight of Cups it can be linked with disappointment, letdowns, not feeling that you were getting everything out of a situation that you really wanted. But it's a card of walking away from something energetically, physically, turning your back on a situation, and acceptance of an ending and moving on. But whether you know it or not, it feels like there is going to be a positive message here. The Nine of Cups is you're heading towards greater wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups is getting your wish, getting exactly what you want. It's a card of celebration and joy and happiness and fulfillment, contentment. So you're heading towards something better, something more fulfilling, something more abundant. That's how it's playing out for you. So this is the energy at play here, Gemini. Try, as difficult as it is, we have 2 5s here. The energies are, though, don't keep on getting caught up in what's happened. There's a level of acceptance that's needed here, even though it's difficult. And even though sometimes we just have to physically try and move on and move forward in a situation, I think that there is something to move forward to. All is not lost in this situation here. One cycle is completing here, but whether you know it or not, it's about allowing yourself to energetically move on, because what's ahead, what you're walking towards, is greater happiness, fulfillment, and abundance. Now, you could also look at that in terms of relationships, because sometimes things don't work out. Sometimes there is an acceptance of some kind of ending, and that takes strength and courage to accept that something is over, something is completing, and it's time to move on. But what will come for you, and it could be in November, I mean, it looks like it's beginning in November, is something far greater, something that brings you greater happiness, fulfillment, and abundance. So this is about embracing one chapter finishing and embracing moving, looking up and looking forward. Because it could even be that there's some communication here, but there is something far greater to move towards. The Nine of Cups, like I said, is getting everything that you want. It can be your heart's desire, greater fulfillment in terms of love, romance, relationships, real happiness that you might not even realize is possible for you now. But this can also be to do with very positive in money areas, greater fulfillment, greater contentment, greater abundance. This is what's at play for you. And sometimes we look back on this kind of energy and think, if that hadn't happened, if I hadn't actually, been open to move on from this and look where possibilities could open up for me, I never would have found this. So this is a very poignant time for you too. There is acceptance of something completing for you, but what's coming is far greater. And it brings far greater happiness and fulfillment that you could ever have imagined in this kind of energy. All is not lost in the situation. There is something to move on to. The Page of Cups it sometimes can be an unexpected message. You can find that in terms of love, romance, relationships, can be quite flirtatious. It can be a new love interest. It can be to do with, again, a very positive message coming in, sometimes unexpected, in terms of money, career, finances. You might not feel ready for this here, but it feels like it's coming in. And Spirit's telling you this is going to bring greater abundance, happiness, fulfillment. Okay, let's pull you a message from Spirit. This is a Spirit Animal Oracle deck. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you, Angel Spirits Guide. Message for Gemini. I'm going to choose from this deck because they're a little large to shuffle. Love that. We have Peacock, Vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility and avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Now, the peacock energy for me as a reader is linked with the word magnificence. I say this all the time. And it's about recognizing your own. But it is a very kind of energy of just like it says in here, time to shine kind of energy. Bottom of the deck, we have Unicorn, infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirit of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Unicorn is a very lucky energy as a sign. Infinite possibilities, but we have to explore them. The Five of Cups, looking back, is always the energy here with the Five of Cups. But when we do that, we miss the Two Cups that are still full of possibility and potential. This is what I'm saying for you here, Gemini. We can accept certain things here, but don't let that stop you moving forward. Free will. That's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading, found it helpful, useful. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful month. I'll see you next time.